Hello and welcome to our Walt Disney World vlog series haul video. We really hope you've enjoyed the vlog series. If you have followed it all the way through, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much.
And we just thought we'd put a little video together to show you some of the purchases that we made during the trip.
Also, if you've subscribed, thank you very much as well.
Yeah, thank you.
And
very
if you
much for
haven't,
subscribing.
why not? Subscribe.
Hit that button.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell. And yeah, we'll get straight into it. So we're going to go through.
That's the housekeeping done.
We're going to go through everything that we bought in no particular order. We'll try and potentially keep it to Disney World, Universal stuff if we can. But yeah, we'll get straight into it. So I think we're going to start with the bits that you kind of collect along the way, potentially for free, as part of things that you bought. So the first thing we'll start with is the maps. So we got Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World 50th map. We didn't actually use this at all because we did everything on My Disney Experience. But this is obviously just got the park map, show times, meet and greets, all that kind of stuff is all in here. And obviously it's for the 50th. So we picked up a couple of these actually, just in case any of them got damaged. But yeah, there's that one.
One to use, one to keep.
Absolutely. We've got the same for Epcot. Again, we didn't use it, but it's definitely something nice to keep, especially as it's the 50th. While we were at Epcot, we also got the Flower and Garden Festival handbook.
Did we even fill that in, or did we even do anything with it?
We didn't fill it in, but we
collect
did.
stamps, I think, can you, or something?
I believe
I can't
so.
remember what it was. To be honest, I was so flustered.
No,
on
that
day.
was-
I was like, ooh, I was
that-
so like overwhelmed with
Oh
the
no, you
day.
can. Yeah, you can collect
Yeah, I thought you
stamps.
could.
We didn't collect the stamps. However, we did use it to find the food stores that we ate at,
Yeah.
which you would have seen if you watched the Epcot video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good for that actually. It gives you a description of each of the items that you can get and where you can find them as well. So to give you an example, yeah, they're really handy. Definitely worth, if you are going to any of the festivals at Epcot, definitely worth picking up. We got one for Hollywood Studios. And then we also got one for Volcano Bay. I didn't manage to find one for Universal, I couldn't find them anywhere. But we got a Volcano Bay one as well.
But potentially going into the future, if everything goes more digital and they stop printing maps, we already know a few parks that don't print maps anymore,
Yeah.
don't we? So if they stop doing the printed maps, potentially we won't be able to get these anymore.
Exactly.
So that's why we thought we'd pick up a load while we were there. Although I do notice that we didn't manage to get an Animal Kingdom one.
Yeah, I was just about to touch on that actually.
We missed that one out.
We missed that one out.
Which is a bit of a shame.
We didn't
If
get
anyone's got an extra one, they want to send it to us. You know, send us a
Feel free.
message and pop us one over. But yeah, we didn't manage to get one, which is a bit of a shame.
We meant to get one the day we went to Animal Kingdom and completely forgot. We then remembered later on in the holiday and realised that we didn't have time to get back to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And meant to get one from the hotel and again completely forgot.
Forgot.
So unfortunately we didn't manage to pick those up. We did, however, get these lovely, we got two because we both had the same thing. Walt Disney World 50th cups with all the characters around the top and obviously the 50th logo.
Yeah, these are nice.
These are really nice. So these were, I think it was called the 50th Sipabration, which was like a strawberry lemonade, came with a character thing that had all the strawberry syrup in that you dropped in the drink. It was really
dissolved,
nice actually.
basically you dropped it in,
Yeah.
it dissolved into your drink. But no one told us that.
No, it looked like a sugar cube and it had
Yeah.
like a thing that you'd like slot on the glass.
Well, I thought it was a biscuit. I wasn't
Oh.
too sure. I wasn't too sure what was going on with it. I was like, oh, I don't think I like this biscuit in my lemony drink. So I kind of moved the biscuit to the side and I was like, I'll deal with that later. And then it was, well, I think we were like almost halfway through it when Matt realised that if you drop it in there,
yeah.
it dissolves and then it gives your drink the extra flavour that it
But
was
it's
missing.
supposed to have. Moving on to the next one then, we'll stick with the 50th theme. So I picked up a bottle of Coke, which was in a lovely 50th bottle. I really like the bottle shape, everything about it really. Not usually something that I would keep, but as it's a 50th. We'll move on to the next products within this little freebies that we picked up along the way, or stuff we bought. The awesome, I'll hold them both up actually. Galaxy's Edge Diet Coke and Sprite capsules.
We meant to get the Coke
We
one,
wanted to get the Coke one, yeah.
and I forgot to go back and buy it.
Yeah.
So we're missing the Coke one.
But we got the Coke 50th one, so it's one to collect next time we go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Diet Coke and Sprite. These have been rinsed out again to kind of get rid of any stickiness. But yeah, they're really cool. We really like those. We'll probably just keep them somewhere. Maybe with some Star Wars
With
stuff.
all my Star Wars stuff.
With the Star Wars stuff. Moving on. This I absolutely loved. So these are the little coffee bags. Depending on the resort that you're staying in, it may be a pod. But these are the free coffees that you get in the room. For some reason I bought 4 back. Not too sure why I did that, but the 50th blend is absolutely lovely. It's Joffrey's coffee. I'm quite picky when it comes to coffee, but it's really nice, really, really drinkable. So much so that I actually bought a whole bag. Definitely, if you are heading there during the 50th.
This wasn't free.
This wasn't.
It's in our free section, but Matthew's just veered
Linked it
away from
together.
the free stuff.
Linked it together. I think we're at the end of the free section anyway.
We're not.
Yeah, this is, if you are heading to Disney World for the 50th, definitely worth picking some of this up if you like coffee. Really, really nice, really smooth.
So when we went to Skipper Canteen, I love that theme so much, and I was looking around for like, what can I take home with me that says, you know, Jungle Cruisey and whatever. And on our table were these awesome coasters. They're only cardboard, like there's like literally nothing to them. Little cardboard coasters. So that's the front, and the back is like that. It's like it's like a compassy kind of thing. And I just thought these were really awesome, really cool. So I asked our server if I could have some to take with me, and she brought me 4.
Whilst we're on food and drink theme, these are our resort mugs that we picked up. We picked up different colours because a lot of the time we had different drinks in them, so just to be able to distinguish them. And once again, they are 50th ones, so these are really cool. There was 2 different styles you could get. One had kind of the new age Mickey on, and one had classic Mickey. We went for the classic Mickey ones. So they've got all kind of like the park icons, the contemporary resort, the monorail. Yeah, really, really, really cool. These are. I really liked having these. Definitely, if you are staying at a Disney resort and if you're there for 2 weeks, say, or a week even, definitely worth buying. Saves you a lot of money.
Well, you can't fill them up in the park.
You can't fill them up in the park.
So there's no point taking it with you to the park, because once you've drank it, you can't fill that up for free in the park. It's really for you for use around your resort, so you can fill it up to your heart's content around the resort and stuff like that. So we noticed that some people were getting them, filling them up in the morning, and then waiting for the bus with them. The reason we didn't do that, and the reason I don't like that, is because then as soon as you've drank that, you've then got to carry an empty plastic cup around with you all day. And our bag, I mean, if you've got the room in your bag, knock yourself out,
or
go for it.
Or a stroller.
Yeah, or if you've got like a buggy or something like that, that you can put it into, then if you've got the room, knock yourself out, do that. We didn't, because of carrying our camera equipment and carrying like extra bits in case it rained and things like that. We didn't really have the room to carry empty cups around with us all day, so we tended to have our drink from them, put them back in the room, and then get the bus. And then when we got back on the evening, we'd grab our cups again, go down to the restaurant and fill them up and then use them there. But we didn't take them. But we noticed a lot of people taking them to the park, put into the parks with them. But like I said, you can't fill them up for free in the parks. No. So to me, to carry around an empty plastic cup all day just seemed a little bit pointless.
I think next we'll talk about this adorable Sleeping Mickey plush. So we put this up for our friend who looked after the dog while we were away. I can't remember how much this one was, but yeah, it's really, really cute. It's quite big.
It is quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a big one. But he comes with his little pyjamas on. He's got these really cute little slippers on. Yeah, I really like it. They have a whole sleeping range, so you can get like Sleeping Minnie, Sleeping Pluto, Sleeping Goofy, Sleeping Donald, Sleeping Figment. Yeah, there's a whole...
I think I'd rather Figment just go to sleep, to be quite honest.
It's called the Dream Friends collection. It's available at Disney Park, so I think you can buy it at like DLP and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, really nice. We also picked up, as part of the 50th, this lovely photo album, which we haven't actually opened yet. It's the 50th photo album. This one was $34.99, and it's got bought a Mickey on the back of it, as well as the 50th logo. So once we've kind of sorted through all our photos and stuff, we'll send some off to get printed, and we're going to put them all together in here. But it looks like there's quite a lot of pages and stuff in there, so I imagine it holds quite a few. We just wanted something kind of physical, didn't we?
Yeah.
So when we headed to Epcot, I picked up this lovely Peter Pan water bottle. Really nice. Picked up from the UK pavilion. Yeah, so it says my favourite colour is sparkle on it. But yeah, no, I really liked it. It was $27.99 plus tax. So yeah, it's like a flask one as well, so it'll keep your drink cold. It was really nice. I was looking for a water bottle, wasn't I? And you pointed it out.
Yeah, sorry. There's this little stall that was just sat there, but we didn't see it in any other shops or anywhere else, so it just kind of caught my eye, and I was like, I've not seen that before. So we just kind of grabbed it while we were there.
Yeah. So I picked up two. We both picked up one of the same one as well. So the first one that I picked up was this Mickey Mouse Pride collection pin. I really liked it. It was priced at silver, so I can't remember the exact pricing for these. I think this was $12 off the top of my head. But yeah, I really like this. I have got one of the, I think it's now called the Pride Collection, previously called the Rainbow Collection. I have got one other from that collection as well, but yeah, I really liked that one. You picked up a lovely 50th one, didn't you?
Yeah, so I got this 50th one. There was a couple of 50th ones. There it is. There was a couple of 50th ones. I don't even know if that's focusing.
It's just focused.
There was a couple of 50th ones there. There was another one with a castle with 50 on it, and this one just had more to it, more going on in like the background. It's got Mickey and Minnie on it. I just thought it was loads better, so I went for this one, just because, like I said, it had more going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's my 50th pin that I got.
I also got the same one.
It's it says yellow, so I can't remember the pricing of yellow. So if you are going anytime soon,
Got a feeling it was $15.
Yeah,
$15,
something like that. But yeah, it's the yellow, which I think is that the most expensive.
I think so.
Yeah.
I also picked up, this is the last Disney pin that I picked up, so I also picked up this My First Visit pin. I kind of wanted something to commemorate it being the first visit. Let's see if that will help it focus. There we go. Yeah, I kind of wanted something to help commemorate the first visit, and our first visit, and this was what I found. So again, this was priced at yellow. It's got Mickey looking up at all the kind of park icons. You've got the Tree of Life, Hollywood Tower of Terror, Spaceship Earth, and the castle. So yeah, really like that one. That was definitely a good purchase, I think.
I grabbed this hat for the Hollywood Tower Hotel. It's got it on the top there as well, the logo, if it's not too reflecty. Yeah, it's there. So yeah, I grabbed this hat. So it's not meant for wearing. I will wear it for you, like so. It's not like I work there. But yeah, the hat is. It was just, I wanted something for the Hollywood Tower Hotel because I love that ride. I love the theme of it. I love the uniforms that they wear on it. I just think it's it's such a well done experience. It's amazing. And I just wanted something for it. And I could see all the normal stuff. You know, I could see all the bottle openers, the key rings, the fridge magnets and all that. And I just thought, oh, that's a bit, you know. And then I saw these hats and I thought, there you go, that's exactly what I'll get. So it's not meant for wearing, it is meant to literally to sit on a shelf and just look cool. But I do love, as I've said in like the vlogs and stuff, I do love quirky, different stuff. And as I saw the opportunity to own part of the uniform, the hat, I thought, I'm going to get that hat. So
I also picked up this, again, I think this was from Walt Disney. This Mickey Mouse t-shirt, as you can see. So it's got 1928, the year that Mickey was created, and it's also got Walt Disney World down the bottom there. This one, I think off the top of my head, was $29. It might have been $25. But yeah, bit's really nice. It feels like it's really good quality. They did have some other ones there as well. They had a cream one. It was like cream and red. So this bit was cream, this bit was red. And then Mickey had more colour to him. But I just preferred this one. So that's the one that I got. We then both also got... We both got these, but Rob can show it off.
So we got the Spirit jerseys here. So it's got the Walt Disney World at the top here with the 50th on it. And then when you turn it around, it's got Walt Disney World along the top there. And then it's got this really cool Mickey at the bottom.
Iridescent Mickey down the bottom.
Yeah. So we both got one, both got exactly the same. Matt got a small, I got a medium. So yeah, I just thought it was really cool. It'll be nice to wear our next visit.
Yeah. We really like Spirit jerseys anyway, don't we? They're really comfortable to wear.
Yeah. And
they're quite good as well if it does get a little bit chilly.
Yeah. So yeah, we both grabbed one of those. Do you remember how much that was?
$75 plus tax.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah, they are a little bit pricey.
But they do look nice.
They do look nice.
There are some other options as well that you can go for,
yeah.
But that's just the one that we like.
The 50th one was a little bit more expensive because it's limited edition.
Yeah. And
it's going to be very sought after, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit more of a collector's item, I suppose. But yeah, there is other ones that you can get. So, well, I think that was worth it for us. So I think that is it for our... Oh no, you've got your Droid.
Yeah. So as you'll see in the vlog, in the Hollywood studio, I think the day 2 Hollywood studio one that we did, we went to Droid Depot, or Droid Depot, however you want to say it, and we picked up, we did the Droid experience. The Droid experience, yeah. So, yeah, the Droid, I think it's a bit of a pricey one. I think it depends on yourself as to whether you think it's worth doing or not. It's up to you as to whether you like Star Wars or not, if you're into Star Wars enough, I think. But yeah, so the Droid itself comes as a standard. It's just it's a standard Droid with a standard chip in it. So if you get an R unit like I did, it'll come and it will sound like R2-D2. If you get the BB unit, it will come like BB-8 and it will sound like BB-8. You can then pay a little bit more money and you can upgrade to a personality chip, which is what I did. There's 4 personality chips to choose from. One is one makes it sound like Kylo Ren, so like nasty and evil. One makes it sound... I mean, all it does is beep and make little funny noises. How that sounds...
Droid noises.
Yeah, how that sounds evil, I don't know, but apparently it does. There's another one that sounds all grumpy. There's another one that sounds like chilled out and like relaxed and just like so-so. And then there's another one that is all like happy and...
bubbly.
Bubbly, yeah, is how they describe it to me. So I went for the bubbly one. I also... The thought process behind my Droid was I wanted to do an R unit because I think the R units look the best in my opinion. I just think they look cool. So I got the R unit. And I did him based on his design is based on the R units that rescue you on Rise of the Resistance. So that's why I went for this head. That's why I went for the black colour. So yeah, that's why I went for him. Because these are the R units that rescue you in the little pods that take you around Rise of Resistance. So that's what I went for. I just liked it. But you can literally do whatever you want. There's so many different like bodies, legs, so many different heads. You can mix and match it any which way you want. There's no kind of everything kind of interlocks into each other, so you can do whatever you like. I did go, as I just said, I did go for the chip. So the chip goes, there's a little door on the front here, and the chip goes in there. When you go back, you could actually just go into there and you could actually just buy yourself a new chip. And when you get home, you could plug the new chip in. You can change his personality just like that. So if that's what you wanted to do, you could do that. And then when you upgrade, you can upgrade, and when you upgrade, you get this really cool little bag. So if you don't upgrade and you don't get the personality chip, then you just get the standard Droid that sounds like R2-D2 or BB-8, and then you get like a little box like a little carry box, a bit like a
Looks like
Build-A-Bear.
a Build-A-Bear box.
A Build-A-Bear box. That's how we described it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Build-A-Bear for adults.
Basically.
I mean, there was kids in there, but it is like Build-A-Bear for droids,
Like grown-up Build-A-Bear,
basically. Yeah, grown-up Build-A-Bear. But yeah, when they asked me if I wanted to upgrade, they showed me this bag, and the bag sold it to me. I loved the bag. I thought it was awesome. It's really, really well made. It's not some cheap, nasty thing. It's really well made. It's got some foam on the inside as well, so your droid sits and stays. It's not just a bag where you throw your droid and the droid moves around. There is actually a foam insert in the bottom that the droid sits into perfectly. It's got all this lovely design around the bottom, that I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. It's got this lovely design around the bottom that's all like blueprints of droids and stuff, which is cool. And then you get these tags on it as well with Star Wars on it and the name of the shop, I suppose, or the name of the store where you go to get it done. And then it's also the name of the store is also here on the front.
So I think we'll move on to our Universal purchases. So we'll start off with, if you've been to Universal, you'll know all about these, I would imagine. But we'll start off with our lanyards. So I bought this one. So when you go to Universal, you have to use your park ticket a lot, and they give you a card or paper, depending on what you want to call it, ticket. It's constantly in and out of your pocket all day to get access to lockers. So a lot of people buy lanyards, which is exactly what we did, to protect that and just to make it easier for you, so that there's less chance of you losing it, there's less chance of it getting damaged. Especially with how wet some of the rides are there's quite a high risk of it getting damaged. So mine was a Hufflepuff one. I was sorted on the Harry Potter website into Hufflepuff, and then I also got this Forks leather case for it with the Hogwarts logo on, which I really like. It's also got one of these pulley, bungee things.
Wangers.
Wang
it out. Wangers.
Yeah.
I call them wangers.
One of those as well.
Yeah, so when we first got there, we saw people with lanyards on and thought, what's all that about? Like, that's not necessary. But you'll soon find that after a couple of hours of keep pulling your ticket out and using it on lockers and things like that, that it gets all dog-eared and it starts to get crumpled and it starts to get into a mess. And then you start worrying every time you keep checking your pockets all the time to make sure you haven't dropped it and all that.
Yeah.
In the end, we just succumbed to it and we just went and bought lanyards. So obviously mine is a Jurassic Park one. If you watch the vlogs, you'll know why. But yeah, mine is Jurassic Park on it, and I just thought the lanyard looked really cool. So I bought myself one, and then I bought the little plastic thingy as well to put my card in. My card's still in there, you can see it there, my little ticket. But yeah, so that was about $8 for that plastic bit. That doesn't come with it. And then the lanyard's separate, which is about 12, 13, I think it was, dollars. And then I also found this really nice Biosyn lanyard as well, which is obviously the company that features in the new movie. So I had to grab that as well while I was there. So I literally bought that like on the last day, so I didn't even use it, but I just really like the lanyard. I'm going crazy over lanyards at the moment for some reason. Since going to Florida and seeing all these really nicely designed lanyards, I'm going lanyard crazy. But yeah, so I bought that one. So the one I wore throughout Universal was the Jurassic Park one, this really cool Jurassic Park one, with the plastic bit on the bottom holding my card. But the cool thing about these as well is that when they want to scan the card for entry, or you want to put it onto the thingy for the locker, you don't have to take it out of there. It just reads it through the plastic. So you just have it around your neck, you just do that all day, and it's done. And you just let it go and it hangs around your neck, and you don't lose it. There's no cards going out of pockets. It's just loads better. But it did take us like almost half a day to work that out.
Yeah.
So if you are watching this and you are going, save yourself some time and some headache, and just go and buy one as soon as you get there. It was loads less hassle, because the amount of lockers at Universal you have to use, you have to keep scanning your card all the time. The thing with Disney is we have the plastic cards. Why Universal haven't got plastic cards yet, I don't know. But with Disney we have the plastic cards. Once you're in, you don't touch it again. That's it, it's done. But at Universal we were constantly getting the card out. I keep calling it a card. It's not really card, it's almost paper.
Ticket.
But yeah, I kept getting a ticket out all the time, and the more you handle it with your sweaty fingers, things like that, you start rubbing the the ink off and all that kind of. It's just too much hassle. So one of these.
Definitely worth purchasing.
I also bought myself a Jurassic World Wanger. Again, this wasn't used. I bought it on the last day just because I liked it. I looked at it and went, wow, that's awesome. I just
Potentially
liked it.
something you'll reuse when we get back.
Yeah, potentially I'll use it next time, whatever. But it's just nice. It's just nice to go in my collection, so I just bought it. This was $9 for this. So yeah. But yeah, potentially you could buy this, put your card in there and use that. So yeah, loved it.
Whilst we're on Jurassic, Rob bought some Jurassic pins, didn't you?
Pins. Yeah, so again, I don't get crazy over pins. I try to reel myself in just because I could buy pins all day if I wanted to. But yeah, so I got this one first. I don't know if that's focusing, I can't really see from here.
Hasn't yet, but it will do. There you go.
So I got that one. That is the logo, and at first I didn't like it because I thought it looked like a Christmas decoration. It looked stupid. It looked like I had like little baubles around the edge of it, if you can see that. But then after I saw a t-shirt with it on, it looked a bit different, and the little balls going around are actually like Mr. DNA balls going around the edge of the logo. So all of a sudden then I liked it because I realised what they were. But yeah, at first it looked like a Christmas decoration. I was like, oh, I don't like that. But then yeah, once I realised what they were, it changed my outlook on it. But that was $11 for that one. So that's a nice cute little pin there. And then I also got one for my favourite coaster, which is the Velocicoaster, obviously. So it's all sticky out, it's all embossed, if you can see that. There wasn't really any other option with Velocicoaster pins, it was like this one or nothing. So I grabbed this one as it focused.
It has now.
So yeah, so it's got the picture of the raptor on it, and then behind it's got the track behind it, and it says Jurassic World in tiny little letters, and then Velocicoaster on there.
You also picked up a couple of water bottles, didn't you?
Yeah, so I picked up this water bottle. No intention to use it at all, but I just thought it was really cool. It will just go with my Jurassic World or Jurassic Park collection. It's like a thermal one.
It's a flask bottle.
Yeah, like a flask bottle. So, as I said, I've got no intention. It's got a straw in it, so when you open this, it's got a straw and stuff in there. Again, I've got no intention of actually using this and scratching it or anything like that. I just like the design of it. I love the metallic, the blue with the metallic, and then it's got the logo here. It says Jurassic World and Isla Nublar along the side. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here.
Yeah, you can.
Reflection might be rubbish. Then it's got like the gyrosphere at the bottom. It's got some dinosaurs and stuff in like a blue silhouettes on it and stuff. I just thought it looked really, really cool. It's really, really nice. Not something I've ever seen, so I grabbed it from Universal while I was there. $27 that was. Again, I've got no actual intention of actually using these things. That's the thing with me. I buy these this like memorabilia, but then I don't like the idea of using it and damaging it and scratching it and whatever else. I mean, you put that through a dishwasher a few times and it's just going to look naff. So I quite like the fact that I like it to stay as it was when it was on the shelf the day I bought it. That's how I like it. So again, no intention of actually using it. It is literally just to sit on a shelf and look pretty, and that's what it will do. I'm going to look like weird, crazy bottle man now, but I also bought this one because I thought this looked really cool as well. So this actually looks like one of the bottles that
It's like a canteen, isn't it?
yeah, look like they'd strap to their belt, and if they were going hunting for dinosaurs or whatever, like one of the mercenaries might use it. And I just thought it looked really cool. I just thought it looked awesome. So it's just basically a plastic flask, and it's got this really cool jacket on it, which I just thought was mint, and I just had to have it. It says Universal Studios on it, and then Jurassic World on it. I just thought it looked really, really good. So again, no intention of ever using this. It is going to sit on a shelf looking fine, just like that. So I just thought it was really cool. It's got a little belt strap on it as well, so you can clip it to your belt. But yeah, this one was $19.95, so this one was a bit cheaper. But yeah, $19.95 for that one. And I just thought it looked really cool. Again, I've never seen anything like it before. Thought I have to have that. So I did. And there it is. So that's my Jurassic World flask.
So while we were there, we also picked up this, which is a Coke Freestyle cup with all of the Universal kind of park icons on it. So you've got the globe there, the Islands of Adventure entrance, Rip Ride Rocket, the Studios, Archers, and Volcano Bay. So this was $21, I think, off the top of my head, for the day. You bought the cup, and then every time that you go back, you can reactivate the cup for $11. Both of those prices are plus tax, and you get unlimited refills for the day in the park.
Disclaimer: at time of filming.
At time of filming. At time of visit.
Of our visit.
Yeah. Obviously things might have changed, but yeah, that was the deal when we were there. Really worth doing, in my opinion. Can save you a lot of money, considering that it was nearly $5 a drink. We probably refilled this about 7 times in a day.
Easily.
At least.
Easily. I'm a guzzler. Like, when I'm hot and I've got a drink like that, I will literally destroy that in one go, and then he was having to go back and refill it straight away. These are a godsend. I definitely get these. They will save you a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely worth doing.
Yeah.
Once you've got it as well, especially if you're there for a while, once you've got it, just take it back, reactivate it. Really easy to do.
Yeah.
Really worth doing.
So you pay your $21 to get it, and then that $21 includes that day's usage.
Yeah.
If you then go back the next day, you pay $11 to reactivate
basically
and
just
use it all
reactivate it.
day. If you go back the day after, you pay $11 again to reactivate it for that day. So as far as I'm aware, it's reactivated and runs until midnight.
Yeah.
And at midnight then it deactivates itself,
Yeah.
and you need to pay it the next day then to
Yeah.
reactivate it for that day.
Exactly. So whilst we were there, we also picked up some very cool artwork. So we picked up this classic Universal poster. Got the original logo up there, Universal Studios Florida, and then it's also got some of the original rides. So you've got E.T., Back to the Future the ride, Jaws, a couple of others, King Kong's there as well. I really like it. There's a whole range of this stuff. So there's clothing, pins, lanyards.
Yeah, so this
posters.
design is all part of a range they're doing at the moment where they're celebrating all of their like iconic rides and their iconic characters and stuff. So this is all part, so you can get
It's almost
t-shirts
like
with
the
this on.
tribute range, isn't it?
Yeah, I did buy a t-shirt for my brother's birthday for him with this design on it as well. So you can get them without the characters on and just this wording and stuff.
Yeah.
Or you can get it looking like this. So yeah, so this is all part of a range they're doing at the moment, which is all like celebrating all of their old and all of their kind of legacy films, I suppose.
Yeah, there's a few things that I saw, like clothing wise, with just that logo on that I really liked. There was like a denim jacket with that on the back, and a few other things, but it was just a little bit pricey for the amount of time that I'd spend wearing it.
Yeah.
So to me, it wasn't worth it, but it's something that I'd definitely potentially get if it was maybe a little bit cheaper. We also picked up.
Yeah, so we also picked up this license plate is the word I'm looking for. License plate from Back to the Future. So this is the license plate that would be on the DeLorean. I have seen these about. They are on eBay and they are on Etsy as well. Nothing on here says from Universal itself.
No, it says it's made by a different company on it.
Yeah, it's made by a different company on it. It was just being sold just as we kind of came out of the park, wasn't it, on like a separate thingy. I just grabbed it because I've always wanted one. It was right there in front of me, so I picked it up. It's not exclusive to Universal. Like I said, you can get them on Etsy and stuff if you really want them, and they're about the same price. I think on Etsy, I think they're about £12 or £15, and this was $13. So it's just a tin license plate from the DeLorean, and I just thought it was cool.
It is cool.
They do some other ones as well. They didn't at Universal. I didn't see any others, otherwise I'd have picked them all up. But yeah, you can get them like for the Jurassic Park vehicles. You can get them for the Ghostbuster vehicle. There's a few others you can get. I think you can get the Knight Rider one as well if you want it. But you can get these online. But just as it was there in front of me, I just thought, and it was no more expensive. I thought I'm having it, so I just grabbed it while I was there. But yeah, this is cool. This is pretty cool as well. I like this kind of thing. Again, it's something a bit quirky, it's something a bit different. It's a license plate for a car, and nothing on here tells you what it is or where it's from. You've got to know where this is from. So I've just told you where it's from. So this is the...
we're big Back to the Future fans, aren't we?
Yeah, big Back to the... Yeah, so my big things are Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, all those kind of like 80s early 90s movies. That's my thing. I love all that stuff. So yeah, Back to the Future is a big one for me. So I had to have this. But yeah, like I said, just as you are exiting the park, going towards the exit, there's a little stall just out there, and they had loads of the same merch you can get in the shops, but then they also had these, but I didn't see these in any other shop, so I just grabbed it. But yeah, like I said, it hasn't actually got Universal on it or anything like that. I think it's just something they obviously buy in. But yeah, that's what that is and why I got it.
Sticking on the print/artwork theme,
I also grabbed one of this poster. So in this series of posters, there's about 5 or 6 of them in this series. They are on the wall in the queue line for Velocicoaster as well. After the lockers, as you're going towards your to get like for your X-ray machine, they're on the wall there. But there's like a series of these posters, and I had 2 bought for me for Christmas. I got the Velocicoaster one and the River Adventure one. So while I was there, I thought I'd grab another one from the series. I really love this artwork. I love how this artwork has been done. Dine with Danger at the T-Rex Kingdom. It's just cool. I just love this artwork. It's just amazing. So like I said, I've got 2 in the series already, so I thought I'd grab another one. There is another one there as well, the Gyrosphere, which I also want because I love that artwork, but they're $17 each, so they're quite expensive. So I thought I'll grab one this time and I'll grab another one next time I go. So yeah, potentially, yeah, the Gyrosphere will be the next one I get when I go back again. I think there might be a Mosasaurus one as well, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, these are part of a series of artwork. So yeah, I'll grab that one. But yeah, $17 each for these.
Yeah, so we're going to get some frames for those. We're currently in the middle of renovating our house, so we will once we've got
some stuff done, we know where things are going to go properly.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're still, the house is a bit all over the place, so we haven't really finalised any pictures or anything like that yet.
Nothing's kind of sorted yet.
No.
But once potentially like your office and stuff's been done and the bedroom's been done, then we can decide where things are going.
Yeah.
But let's have a look at the photos that we got then.
Okay. So these are the photos we got. We didn't go mad on photos. We did at Disney because they were included in our photo pass, weren't they? So we just literally
memory maker.
Yeah, took the Mickey out of that. We took the Mickey Mouse out of that. You can have that one. That one's for free. So we did that. But then when we went to Universal, they were a little bit pricey and a bit much. We didn't really look at any photo packages at Universal, did we? No. Maybe we should have done.
They don't really push it.
Yeah, maybe we should have looked at photo packages there and taken more interest, but we just didn't. For whatever reason, I don't know. We just didn't.
We did. So we also went to Ollivander's. Being a massive Harry Potter fan, that was absolutely incredible for me. And while we were there, I also got 2 wands as well, so I do actually collect these. A little bit geeky, but oh well. Here we are. I already have the Elder Wand, Harry's Wand, and Professor McGonagall's Wand. And while we were on this trip, I headed to Ollivander's in Diagon Alley, or Diagonally, and I got, I don't think you can see that, but I got Professor Snape. So they come in these lovely leather boxes. These are exactly the same, leatherette, Folks leather again.
Folks leather.
Exactly the same boxes as they come in from the studios in London, which is where my other ones are from. Only difference is that these ones are interactive. So if you have watched the vlog, you might have seen me doing some magic.
Doing some magic.
In Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. When you open the box, they come with a map, which hopefully you can see, and these tell you the exact locations that you can do magic, and the spells that you need to cast, and how you need to move your wand. So these are very cool.
So that's a cool little addition that you get in your wands from Universal. You don't get when you go to the
because obviously there's nothing interactive there. But yeah, this is Professor Snape's
wand.
Isn't
there anything interactive?
I don't know.
It's
quite a good idea, isn't it?
They should add that.
This is Professor Snape's wand, which is cool. Again, he's one of my favourite characters. Really detailed handle on it. And then, I don't think you can see it on there, but it's one of the interactive ones. It's got the little infrared thing in the end. They are quite solidly built, but they aren't a toy. They are a collector's thing. The interactive ones can be a little bit sensitive, so if your wand breaks, I believe that you can head to Ollivander's and they'll just swap it for you.
Yeah, if it stops working, if it stops doing the magic, you can just pop. You don't have to buy another one. You can just pop into Ollivander's, and I think they either do something and reactivate it, or they just swap it out for you. I'm not too sure. We didn't have to do it, but that's what we've heard.
And then the other one that I got was Bellatrix the Stranger's Wand. Bellatrix is one of my favourite characters. I love the way that she's portrayed by Helena Bonham Carter. I love her as a character. I just think she's crazy and I love it. But yeah, so this is her wand, which is, I think, one of my favourite ones. But yeah, really nice. Again, interactive one, came in a lovely box with the map and all of that business as well. But yeah, this one is Bellatrix's.
So I grabbed myself a couple of t-shirts. This is the first one. This is a Jurassic World, well, it's a Biosyn t-shirt. Biosyn Genetics, and it all looks like genetic-y, and the Jurassic dinosaur logo, if you like, is all genetic-y on it, so that'll be nice. Potentially when I go back I can wear, I've got something to wear, or potentially when I go to other parks I've got something I can wear that's kind of parky. But yeah, so that is my, a bit screwed up, but it'll need a bit of an iron. But yeah, that is my Biosyn Genetics logo. Again, it was just different to the whole black t-shirt with the normal logo on. I've already got one of those tops, so something a bit different. So
it's cool. I
yeah,
like
that one. This was with 27, 25. This one was. So that's nice. Also,
I love the fact that the logo is made up of like DNA mapping, DNA strands. I love it. Really cool.
Then my other t-shirt was this one, which is a nice beige. It says Jurassic Park on it, Universal Studios. It's got the logo there, and then it's got this weird, I love how it's got like all this distress behind the logo, which looks really, really cool. I'll try and hold it a bit closer to the camera, but there. Yeah, so all that distressing is supposed to be there, and it just looks really cool. Again, a colour that I don't really own, a colour I don't really have tops in, so I went for this, and I thought with all the distressing around there, it looks so much different. That yeah, I thought I'd go for this one. So this is my Jurassic Park Universal Studios tee that I got. So yeah, that's my t-shirts.
So I also picked up a Disney World t-shirt. I picked up a Hogwarts t-shirt, which I love. There was a few Harry Potter ones that I saw. As I said earlier, my house is Hufflepuff, so that would have been, all of those ones were kind of bright yellow. Doesn't really do much for me, if I'm honest. So
not your colour, is it?
No, it's not my colour. So I picked up this nice Hogwarts one, which, as I said, really like it. There was a really, really nice platform 9 3/4 one, which I really liked, but everyone had that, didn't they? It's very common. So I decided to go for the Hogwarts one, be a little bit different, and yeah, really pleased with that. Feels really good quality as well. Again, that one was 25 for the Hogwarts emblem t-shirt.
Cool.
So that's it for our kind of park merch. We just picked up a few snacks when we went to Walmart. We picked up these Mike and Ike's. These are for our friend who looked after the dog while we were away. He really likes them, so we picked these up. And there's loads of different flavours. They're kind of not the traditional flavours. There's like strawberry banana, Caribbean punch, mango delight, pineapple, peach berry. Loads of different ones in there. So yeah, that is one of the little snacks that we picked up. We did buy another box of the original ones for him as well, but we might have eaten those ourselves.
Might have eaten. Maybe we
might have eaten those. We also picked up a party-sized bag of peanut butter M&Ms. These were opened on the flight on the way home. We discovered while we were there that we absolutely love these. I also really like the pretzel ones. I wasn't a fan.
No. Oh, they've got a horrible weird crunch to them, but it wasn't very nice.
Because they're filled with pretzels. It's like chocolate and salty together. I really like them. But yeah, we got the peanut butter ones. We now wish that we'd bought another bag because we love them, and we're going to have to ration these until we can next get to the US.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, really like these. Definitely worth buying. But yeah, that's kind of it for our haul video, I think.
Yeah, that's it. I think we've done really, really well, to be honest.
Yeah, we bought more than I thought we had.
Yeah, to be honest, and until we just got it all out like that and presented it to the camera, I hadn't realised how much we'd actually bought, but I think we've actually bought quite a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe too much, I don't know. But yeah, we have actually bought quite a lot. So we've got plenty of merch and memorabilia that we brought back with us, and I love every bit of it.
Yeah, very cool.
I thought I was being really good and really selective, but looking at what we've just displayed,
There's quite a lot there.
There is quite a lot there. But yeah, so if you got this far in the whole video, thank you very much. If you watched the whole series, thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, I mean, we are still a new channel, so we are still building ourselves up, and we are still getting there. This was our first vlog series, so if you have watched all the way through, thank you so much. If you haven't, go back to the start and watch through. We hope to see you in the next one.
We do. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
Bye, friends.